Retweeted it. All right, can you guys? Okay, we're hello,
How
hello.
about now? Can anybody hear
I'm pretty
anything?
sure you guys can hear us now, right?
Oh no, I can hear you on the stream now.
Okay. Tweeted it. All right, we're back. Hey, all right, my bad, guys. We're totally professional. This is episode 59. We know what we're doing. Totally was here last week. Didn't fall asleep. On the most important Thursday, of the week. Because of the event following. But hey, we're here anyway. Last
People showed
podcast
up.
before
That was
Evo. This is the last podcast before Evo. Because we all know. Actually, we can do a podcast Wednesday. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of us aren't leaving until Thursday or maybe like early Friday morning.
mhm.
I can do
Um,
it Thursday, next Thursday. Let's do it by myself.
actually, no. I'm leaving Thursday. I'm thinking Wednesday for some reason. I'm leaving Thursday. But anyway, we'll talk about Evo later. There's a lot of badass shit. July in general has just been an amazing month so far, man. Like events after events, and it's only gonna get better. Personal wise and FGC wise and just nerd wise. I think July is always gonna be one of my favorite months.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I don't, I don't know when the first Big Kahuna was that in July or was it June? It probably wasn't, but it would have been badass. Anyway, so
I think it was in December.
it was in December.
You know,
Okay, all
to
right.
fit
So
the
so
to
all,
fit the Hawaiian shirt theme.
yeah, so all the okay. Well, already
I don't know what it was.
I already scheduled out the four blocks and the main event, which is gonna be in December. So we'll
Oh
talk about
shit.
that
Okay.
later too. Yeah, I was doing some homework at work. So anyway, let's go around the round table really quick. Wilbert, how you been, man? How you doing, dude?
Yeah.
I've been alright,
Huh?
Been good.
All right.
No complaints.
Nice.
Just got tons of girls, it's really happy girls.
Okay, stop.
Doing really good in school.
All right, good. That's always
That's
good
not
to
a
hear.
troll. That's a
It's
actual
a fact.
real fact.
You'll
Yeah,
learn that.
Ruben Real.
Yeah.
You'll learn that.
Fuck Ruben Real.
What?
Alright. No, I'm good. School. I got money.
Oh, nice.
Might go to Evo.
Might go to Evo, liking it. You have to go to
Man.
Evo. Dre's going
Came
to
back
Evo.
your bros, dude. Living the dream.
Will, to be honest, between me and you, we probably owe like Vince around $1,000, man. And
Yeah.
together. So, but the best part about it is that we're gonna pay him back, dude.
I'm not-
In soda. All right.
Yeah. Soda and jokes, which I will take.
Entry fee money for tournament.
Dude, it's bad, man. It's like
I don't know what
$4.
Will's gonna do, but I mean, you got a couple more tournaments on me when you go. Anyway.
Thank you.
All right, that's good to hear, Will. That's good to hear. Hopefully you do go to Evo, but again, we'll talk about that later because that's gonna be a whole subject anyway. Vince, how you been, dude? I know you worked hard Saturday, but we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah,
I'm
just
asking
hard
how
enough.
you doing
Don't
today.
be fooled. Pretty good, I got a haircut earlier. It's pretty badass. It's all off, dude. It's gone.
Did you?
You get a haircut?
Yeah, it's all gone.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You got a haircut?
No,
That's like major news, man.
I didn't.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. So,
I don't know why you keep asking me how I'm doing, dude. It's never going to be a real answer.
how's work?
There's a lot of. Anyways, please continue.
Okay, anyway, let's just do what we usually do. Let's go down the order of games and whatnot, and then I want to talk about PHS. I'm not gonna talk about it. I want Vince and Will to talk about it because this is your first PHS out of the 6. I think there was 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 3.1, 4, and 5, and this one, yeah, 6. Anyway, so first, let's go down the line. Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 came out a long time ago. I was supposed to say Ibuki and Balrog came out just recently. The only reason I'm gonna bring this up is because I bought 4 season passes. I bought all the costumes for the one setup, and I spent time and Vince's time and some of Jamal's time unlocking Balrog stage on each setup.
Which is totally worth it.
Totally
by the
worth
way.
it.
100%.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm just gonna give you my 2 cents, my 2 potatoes. I really do like the new characters. I like Alex and fucking Guile.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm really liking Ibuki. I'm really liking Rog. I like Rog because I mean his offense I feel is crazy. His defense might be shitty, but I like him because every hit looks like it hurts, man. Like he just looks hella like he looks like how he's supposed to look like. If that makes sense. He just looks like he hits hard and he looks fucking badass. Coolest stage. Probably my favorite alternate costume, not alternate. His default costume is my favorite costume so far.
It's pretty
Um,
badass.
And
Yeah, definitely.
I'm right now he's his favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite costume right now. I'm really hoping to see him do well. I know all these top tier players are like, oh, he sucks, blah blah. I don't really care about those guys. I just care about the people who are gonna stick with him and use him. Ibuki looks like she has a lot of potential. Is a week enough time to break her in and make her broken? I honestly don't think so. I think that everyone was like, the joke was like, oh, PHS, man, Ibuki bought. No, that was. I think one guy picked Ibuki and went straight to his real character after that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody played it.
But I really do believe that these characters have potential, like every other character. It's just you got to find the person to do it. And Rog might be a character I might be looking towards because he really does look really cool. Unless another character comes out, but Ibuki and Rog, I'm really feeling them. I like them. The levels are really cool. I'm really sad that the beach level is banned because Capcom is still dumb. I think they were. I don't know if they realized that this game is played at a high play, like tournament wise. So you need these levels. I mean, that would have been a cool level to see at Evo. You know what I mean? Top 8. But I mean, you can't see that shit when there's water.
You can't see the feet.
You can't see the feet, and you can't see the can. But it's cool. It's a cool level.
There's a lot of stuff you can't see.
Really cool level. Karen's beach outfit is really like cool. So here's to all the other costumes that they're gonna be released. If you guys don't know, I really enjoy the alternate costumes. I bought all the alternates for my Xbox. I really enjoyed them. So I do have faith in Capcom when it comes down to fucking costumes. But when it comes down to gameplay, that's a different story. But anyway, right now, Capcom is still bitches, but I still enjoy the game. I enjoy all the new characters, the levels, the costumes, and I don't mind paying for all this shit because it's really badass, and someone out there's gonna use them. But that's my little 2 cents right there. Will, anything about the new characters or anything about Street Fighter V in general?
No, yeah, I really like Balrog. I think he's pretty sick. Like
He
his
just
moves
hits
look.
really hard. It looks really
Yeah, like you said, it looks like when he punches you, like it's doing something. So that's
Yeah.
as far as like them like getting the character right or whatever. I think they did a pretty good job. Buki, I really haven't seen much of her besides like Toki. I mean, it looks like she has some cool stuff. I don't know, like how like
It's just
how viable
is
it's
it? Yeah.
gonna be, or like
Yeah.
if it's just week 1 gimmicks that are gonna like get figured out, by week 2
Yeah.
or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not really like big on Ibuki, so it's not like too much. Like I don't know. I don't care that much.
But at Evo, when we're playing in our pool and we lose to that Ibuki, we're all gonna be mad. You know what I mean? Talking shit. But I mean,
Yeah, all
Yeah, I mean,
Xbox Live monsters.
yeah.
totally registered. So
Aren't you
You know.
Genghis, dude?
Are you not Genghis?
Aren't you not
You legendary
Genghis?
Genghis?
that's true.
All right.
I am
Anything else
Genghis.
about the Street Fighter V, Will?
No, I'm just I'm really glad they like actually did something, like that they gave us 2 characters at once. They gave like all
Yeah.
these stages. The Balrog stage is fucking sick.
Yes.
Actually the night waterfall stage is pretty sick as well. So like all that stuff, it's like really cool, and the story mode's like pretty badass as well. It's just like I don't know, it just goes back to I wish it would have came out at launch, but whatever.
Yeah.
Get body.
Sadly, that's all in the past now. But they did fuck up. I mean, it's all in the past now. It's just hopefully they don't
Yeah.
fuck up. I mean, it's funny how like a Capcom USA was like apologizing, and then Capcom Japan was pretty much threw the USA
said,
under.
"Fuck
they,
USA,
yeah,
man.
you guys
You
fucked
guys
up,
are bitches."
so fucking fix it, man. And you know what? Maybe they took that shit serious because I mean, there's probably a lot of jobs on the line for that shit. So they're probably working
jobbers.
really fast, and hopefully. Like you said, they're releasing these 2 characters, so hopefully Jury and Urien most likely will be released at the same time. But
That would
hopefully,
be fucking awesome.
hopefully when they do release characters now, it's not just fucking one at a time, 5-month span. Like hopefully there's hey, you know what? Combat pack. Here are the 4 characters. Take them how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go nuts.
So hopefully my thing is at Evo. Hopefully like they announce the next batch of fucking DLC
Yeah,
characters.
exactly.
That's what a lot of people think.
And
that
hopefully-
would be if they do
and-
that, that'd be sick.
And I feel like at Evo, all the games are gonna do that. I feel like at Evo, I was Tekken 7 because that shit just got released in arcades in Japan, Faded Retribution, and they're talking about that they might release or they might announce the new characters, or I mean like more characters.
Yeah, the
Hell,
console characters.
Who knows? MK might release the Combat Factory or announce the other Injustice 2 characters. Street Fighter 5 will announce the next wave of characters. Marvel 3 will just burn in hell and die finally.
I hope so.
Smash, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like I'm excited.
Smash will be announcing that they're not going to be at Evo next year.
I mean, I'm excited for Evo because of just the news and I don't know everything. So, Will, thank you, Vince. Street Fighter 5. What's all your intake and all this craziness?
Just imagine if this is how the game was. It came out like this. Like nobody would be complaining about shit right now.
Yes.
Like, how it is now is how it always should have been. There should have been a fucking story. There should have been all this badass shit. Everything should have worked.
It's so sad that I feel like maybe Evo could have had one more Ultra tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after July, August is when Street Fighter 5 was released, and all of this. You know what I mean? Like think about it, like because Evo is literally
it'd be crazy. Yeah.
Evo's next week, and I'm pretty sure no one would complain because it's Street Fighter 5. It's a video game. Look, people has been waiting for. Like fucking StarCraft Ghost forever, you know what I mean? People's been waiting for Warcraft 4.
Yeah, the Thrall side story, dude. The game that never came out.
Just think about all these games that we waited for so long because of all the delays and everything. What's fucking like 4 more months of Street Fighter 5? And if you're like a fighting game player, like a competitive fighting game player, and you know what? Just erase all that because it would please the casuals and the competitive fighting game players because it would release everything. So we could have all waited. We could have had one more crazy ass Ultra Street Fighter fucking 4 tournament. You know what I mean? And then, boom. After Evo August, release Street Fighter 5 how it is now, and even maybe release it with Jury and Urian. And it's like holy shit, look at this big ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But obviously Capcom wanted to make money. If they did, we bought everything. I bought fucking 4 seasons. You know what I mean? They did their job. But I mean. Like you said, can you just imagine if they released it like how it is now?
Completely different, 100% different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vince. That was a really good thing you brought up.
That's pretty much the main thing, and Balrog is badass. Like, that's cool. I wish he had headbutt still.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's pretty awesome.
And he still has his overhead, right? That connects into a combo.
Yeah, it's just really, 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 really shitty now, but it still exists.
Can you still throw him out of EX moves like in Ultra Street Fighter 4 you really do that?
The armored one you can for sure. The other ones don't have invincibility, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't know. Well,
but he's fucking awesome, and all his tools are really badass. He does kind of shitty damage without meter, but with meter and with V trigger, he does like 3 times as much, so it makes up for it, which I think is a cool character design.
So my question to you as a ROG main. And I already know the answer, but I'm just gonna pretend like you never told me yesterday. So my question to you, as a ROG player in 4, are you gonna use ROG at Evo? Are you training right now, or are you not? Or you're not gonna waste all the fucking time you put onto Rashid? Use Rashid at Evo, and then after Evo, start playing with ROG.
Yeah, that's the plan. Is to play Rashid, take it to Evo, see how it goes, and then probably most likely make the switch afterwards.
Yeah.
And just play them both on the side, for once play more than one character.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Like you have 2 characters.
This would be probably the only time in the history of any game I've ever done it, so that would be kind of interesting.
With me, it's like I only had 2 characters in Tag 2 because you're kind of forced to fucking.
Because you have to, otherwise you would just stick with one, right? Yeah. That's how I feel a lot about it. The more time you put into a single character, like you'll just be more familiar. You won't get surprised by any stupid shit.
Well, yeah.
And that's more to me is more valuable than having a character for bad matchups.
Yeah. Well, my fucking outlook on characters and learning characters in this game are pretty lazy, pretty shitty. I mean, I would love to learn a new character, but I don't like pressing multiple buttons. Why pick a character that you need to like do all these motions where with Birdie you literally only have to press like 3 buttons maybe? And
he's not strong.
No, and that's not even that. His combo is literally like 3 buttons, and his V trigger is like, you know what I mean?
It extends it by 1 button.
Yeah,
you press fierce.
And like. Pretty
That's
much
awesome.
all I do is just dash. Like is this guy gonna dash 1 time, 2 time, 3 time? He dashed 4 times and he EX command throwing me from across the universe. You know what I mean? That's what Rufus too. Rufus was literally only 3. I miss Rufus, but I mean, it's just that he was like also another simple character. You know what I mean? Like I like simple characters, but it's a shame because I enjoy Sagat. I enjoy, I enjoy all these cool characters in 4. I enjoy all these cool. I want to use Rog, but I get too like frustrated when it comes down to all the I don't know. He has multiple.
He's got a lot of specific stuff.
But I mean, Bison's badass. But when it comes down to you have to use like 3 special moves into your combo. I'll let Richard keep to that. You know what I mean? That's why Necalli was pretty cool because he didn't have that much shit either. But I mean,
no, this is very straightforward.
So right now I feel like on my side, Capcom, you're still kind of like pretty. You're still.
You're
down
kind
there.
of bitches, but you're winning me over.
But at the moment, I got 2 thumbs up. It's like Rihanna and I love the way you lie type. I always come back. You know what I mean?
I'll give 1.5 thumbs up.
Yeah, it's there. You're there. You're almost there. You're
close.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about another thing. Let's talk about man. I don't know about you guys, but Tekken 7, I'm really excited for Tekken 7. I mean, just all this noise, just people complaining, people mad, just like Akuma. I woke up today, Twitter, it was just all about Akuma being a piece of shit character, ban him. I mean, and then honestly, I posted, I straight up said this. You know what? This is the most talk I've heard about Tekken in a long time.
How is this anything but a good thing?
The positive thing is, I mean, I understand that he does seem pretty broken, but there's already videos about how to punish all his shit. I mean, and there are a lot of players using him, abusing him, and pissing people off. But I mean, it's getting a lot more people to play the game. It's crazy. I don't understand. I don't know if people don't remember that Punko did play Tekken already.
A lot of people don't know that
because it seems like everyone's like, "Oh man, Punko's playing Tekken," but he's been playing Tekken. He's been playing KOF.
The first videos on his channel are it's Tekken 6 stuff.
He plays multiple games, but I mean, still,
he's Korean. What the fuck else is he gonna?
They gave him a character that I'm pretty sure he enjoys. Are they gonna nerf him? Probably they're gonna nerf him. But I mean, the game's bringing a lot of noise, and I really want to see the outcome of when it finally hits console, and it will be here at TTF. And same with KOF. KOF is next month apparently around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another game we can go on to. So I really do hope you guys get into Tekken 7. I hope it's one of those. It's a game that you do have to put your time into, but I feel like this one it might be a little easier for people.
Yeah, it looks like it's 1,000 times easier.
But here's to the future of that. Here's the future into fighting games in general. Same with KOF 14. I mean, the game still does look kind of clunky. Watching the new Team Mexico thing, it looks like it looks pretty slow and clunky, but it still looks badass. I mean,
I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I'm still gonna play. A lot of the players at TTF seem pretty excited, especially the ones south of the border, But I mean, there'll be a console or 2 dedicated to it. Pretty much there'll be 2 consoles for Street Fighter, or there'll be it might be like a 3-2-2 or a 2-2-2. You know what I mean? But
depending on who shows up, that's what's going to determine it.
But sure. it will always be there. That's what I can promise you right now.
I'll play.
I just got a new monitor from Cool Will, so and I probably should get out my car. It's been there. It's still there, but
next to the Caterpie.
Yeah. So and what other games are Guilty Gear? I love Guilty Gear. I was talking to is it the Caterpie thing again? I was talking about Guilty Gear at PHS. Kizzy K, if you guys know, he came down and he asked, "Hey, is there gonna be a Guilty Gear tournament?" And I straight up said, "Hey, if people show up, people show up, and then if they don't, obviously, and then obviously no one fucking showed up for Guilty Gear. But I did have a setup. Toki and Kizzy K and D-Lang and some other people were having fun time with it. And I was talking to Toki and Kizzy K, and I was telling them my idea about how I wanna have a mini a PHS for anime in San Diego, and Kizzy K straight up said that shit ain't gonna work, and I believed him. I only believed him because he pretty much told me that we can't get enough people out in LA, and I kind of told him how Dustloop works, and he's pretty much saying I don't know how, you know what I mean, just but it would be badass because it is a game I enjoy. It's a game I play. I mean, I bought it, so, and I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, I guess the next big goal is to have a Guilty Gear tournament at TTF. I mean, you already have 1, 2, 3 players, but I mean, I don't know. Will, anything about these games coming out?
As far as Guilty Gear, you mean in conjunction with Street Fighter 5, or you mean like on the same? Is that what you
No,
mean?
I just want like, what do you think of all these games coming out and just all these like? Do you think like
yeah,
you think it'll bring more people out when the newer games come out, like Tekken 7, KOF? And maybe I'll throw another question. Is like, hey, how can we get Guilty Gear players to come out to TTF? Even though the hard thing is it's Dust Through Friday, which that's probably the answer right there. But like, do you think if one day I was like, all right, every one Friday out of the month is a Guilty Gear night where I throw $50 in the pot, do you think people would show up for that?
I mean, maybe if you talk to the right people and they spread the word around. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's something I'll work on in the future. But
yeah, well, so or maybe like have it during the TTS or something. I don't know, because that's like a once a month thing too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. And there is no TTS obviously in July because we had PHS and Evo is Comic-Con and all that cool stuff. But yeah.
But no, as far as the games coming out, it should be cool. Like I think I'm ready to give KOF another shot.
I think we're all ready to give KOF another shot.
It's not that like I didn't like the game. It's just like when I first started playing KOF, that's like when I first started playing like fighting games. So it's like really hard.
That's a pretty tough one to get into first try.
Yeah, like the motions in that were like I couldn't handle it. But I'm pretty sick now. Got the motions. So yeah, I'm ready to give it another shot.
Yeah, I'll give another shot.
I'll
give KOF another shot.
Yeah, but I'm sure that'll bring some people. Like even like even the like anime guys like J-Smack, he plays that shit. So I don't know. Well, people come out for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure people come out for Tekken as well. I don't know if I'll get back into it because I was pretty sick in Tekken 3. My Tiger. But yeah, no, it should be good. Anything new is always gonna be good. Like, even if it's shitty, it's always gonna have an impact. Like,
well, look at MK.
Good or bad. Yeah.
We were fucking all about MK for the first couple. I mean, we had like 6 setups here that one time we were playing.
Yeah. So it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
That's the thing about being a fighting game player is that if you're a true fighting game player, you'll give every fighting game a shot. If you don't like it, you don't play it, and if you like it, you keep going with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, Vince, your outlook on all this, so all the new games coming out and the games that still don't have spotlight down in San Diego.
It's hard to get those people out here to play those games, man. For Guilty Gear and stuff, it's just a struggle. I don't know why they just don't want to go out and play, except maybe Fridays. I have no idea how Fridays are even doing because I don't get to watch the streams anymore. But they did start streaming again, which I guess is something.
Dude, apparently they have like 12-man Street Fighter 5 tournaments there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all shit that I hear, but I just don't know. And I don't know if they would come out on a different day, even if you threw money in there or something like that. Yeah. I don't know if that's what it's about. I highly doubt it.
Get money.
So I don't know what the deal is, but hopefully at some point, maybe I think the best bet would be a Saturday or something.
Yeah.
Something that's not a Friday, because there's no way in the fuck that's going to happen.
TTS.
So, all right. Yeah, that's that. I hope Guilty Gear, there's a tournament at some point.
I love Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is so badass, man.
But just when is it going to happen is the question.
That game is so cool. You know what? Maybe this Friday, I'm down to play some long sets with Toki. Cause that game is too cool. And like, I don't know if you guys, my story about Guilty Gear is that I always loved watching that game. I always watched SBO. I watched everything. At Evo, when I first got into Evo, I mean, that was like I woke up early to watch the top 8 for that. The characters were cool, the players were fucking insane. And then I finally bought, I think, Accent Core, the first one for the PS2, and me and Crockett played that. I mean, I made like a little guide for myself, and that shit was so hard. I did not know what I picked. The first character I picked Potemkin. That was the first character I picked, and I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about the mechanics, Roman cancels, anything. Didn't know that he didn't have a run. Didn't know that his backdash was OP.
Or had an air dash at all.
Then, and then I was playing it, and then me and Crocker were having a good time. Then we played real people. We got fucked up, and then when it got re-released, and then I kind of, cause that was the first time, like Will, you said that was like kind of one of the first fighting games I grasped that wasn't Tekken. Cause when Tekken 5 came out, I put all my time into Tekken 5, and then I kind of want to play Guilty Gear, so. When I was already playing Third Strike or any of the, the only game I really didn't put time in because I really thought it was too late was MVC2. So I was playing Tekken 5, I was playing Third Strike, Turbo, and like a little bit of CVS2. And so when and Guilty Gear was pretty much the only game I wasn't playing. So but I really that was the hardest game I tried to learn to play. And then when it finally kind of came back around, you can download it on the PS3 and stuff. I picked it back up, and like using all the knowledge I know now from all the fighting games, it was a lot easier to pick up. I was Roman canceling Potemkin busters. I was doing all that cool shit, and then later on it didn't matter because they took it out and they made it easier. But I mean, I don't know where I was going with this, but in the end, Guilty Gear is a really badass game, and I would really love to see any fighting game here on Friday be popping.
Of course.
But yeah, so.
But you got to come out to do that.
Yeah,
so.
Yada. I mean, dude, this Friday.
There's still Yada tournaments, man.
Finale. This is the Yada finale right here, guys, man.
Yeah,
so who
that's
knows?
A perfect example is if you support it, it'll be there. And
dude,
it'll
and
keep going.
it's literally the same 6 people.
It's the same assholes every time.
And then we got new people interested. Fucking Rap is all about it right now.
Yeah. The homie. Shimmer interest, Ebony Tuesdays.
So are we done?
Yeah, see ya.
Okay.
And I hope KOF and Tekken succeed.
Yes,
is
I'm
my
sorry. That
response to the second question.
Yeah.
It's short and easy. If it's good, people will play it. If not, fuck it. There's always another game.
There's always Street Fighter 5, sadly.
Pokken.
That goes for every game. It may seem like I'm talking shit about every single game.
Because we are, but that's
we are, but it's like
Who gives a shit what we think?
It's funny because all these new people can always, this guy fucking hates Marvel 3. He's always shit talking. But probably half those people don't even know that I played that game so hardcore in vanilla, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
a lot of people did.
I played it hardcore. I was invited to the first Koei Mustache in the West Coast for some reason. But I put a lot of time in that game. I mean, I can play that shit crazy. But it's just in the end, it's just up to the players, man. Like, you got to come out. I mean, you can stay in your little hole on Capcom Mondays and play, or you can expand. Like, where are you getting all this Evo training? The answer probably is you're probably going to people's houses and playing with the 3 people that I talked to. Paulino, man, straight up Monday when I saw Paulino, I was like, "Are you going to Evo?" He doesn't even know if he's going to Evo, and he's probably one of the best players of Marvel 3 in San Diego. Paulino, Uncle Matt, and Ray are probably the top 3 players in San Diego for Marvel. And I don't think any of these guys know if they're gonna go to Evo. Maybe Matt, maybe Paulino. Who knows if Ray's gonna go? Big Papa Ray. But I might stir. People might get mad that I label those 3 people in my eyes the best. Fuck, even Ernesto if he fucking plays, or even I don't know. I mean, anyone that comes out. But I mean, are they gonna go to Evo? What are they doing to get prepared for Evo? Or is it like Marvel's this game where it's like, oh, I don't need to practice. Let me just press these buttons and kill you in one hit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that game was always a coin flip, man. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, that's my Marvel rant. I support it.
Marvel sucks.
All right, so this is the big part of the show, and I'm probably not gonna talk for a while unless I ask you guys questions. All right, guys. So before I answer this right here, ask you these questions. If you guys weren't here last Saturday, you're a bitch. You're the bitch calling. It doesn't matter if you had work or... I mean, Vince took... He took a day off. He requested Saturday off for PHS. Mm-hmm. And he's taking 2 Saturdays off of July. That's fucking... I didn't ask him to do that. He did it. And he fucking stayed over. We had hot cocoa. We made out. Ryan Diotto stayed over.
We did. We did make out. That was cool.
No, but he helped clean up the backyard. You can tell by this picture that we cleaned up.
Yeah.
That's such a bad picture. But no, he stayed over. He helped. So like, hey, if you didn't show up, you're a bitch, man. I mean, a lot of new people came to the house. That was the coolest part, man. People that I see talk on Facebook all the time. People that want to make it out but they can't. They finally made it out, and but there were some people I didn't see there, but whatever. I mean, I just feel like if you missed out on this tournament, like, you missed out on a lot. And I mean, I always bring it up. It's like maybe people still have a bad taste in their mouth from the rumors, stories, whatever. Cody didn't pay the Marvel players out. Cody, you know what I mean? I don't know I don't know, or the whole Joe fiasco, leaving bad taste. But you know what? All I'm gonna say before I ask you guys your recap of the day, and after you guys tell them I'm gonna give all my shout outs, is that I I really feel like everyone had a good time. No one was complaining. Everyone was really excited to be there. A lot of old faces from Vanilla showed up. Rod Chan, the dude on the bench sitting by himself in the red shirt.
Yep.
That guy always makes it out to PHS. I mean, he never really comes out. He's always online playing, but every time there's been a PHS, he makes it out. There was a couple of those guys. I mean, a lot of people came through, man, and like LA, TJ, Team Lago, PRK, not even teams, just all of Mexico came out. I can keep talking about it, but Will, please let me know your PHS experience, because this is your first one, dude.
Yeah,
I know you went 2-0, so I don't want to bring that up, which I did, but please. Yeah,
how was your pool match?
But Will, just talk about it, man.
Why'd you have to say that, man?
Because it was gonna come up either way.
No, I mean I didn't enter. So
no.
Why did you go 2 and out?
There's always time. Okay, I believe you.
Oh, well, why don't you tell us the real story then?
You start off with losers. Charging Star Ryan.
I'm not even gonna make excuses, cause I mean, like I don't. All right, PHS. Jason and I, me and little J Flow, the real J Flow. Jason Real.
Yeah.
We went to PHS. We talked about some bullshit in a car, computer science, the future, some real life shit, right? Then I get to TTF, criminal organization. There's a shit ton of people there. I didn't like it.
What?
I was like, when I got there, I said hi to Pimpbot.
And you ran to the backyard.
And then there was like some guy, I didn't know who it was, and he was like, "Hey, Will." I'm like,
here we go.
I was like, "Hey, man, what's up?" And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." Like, say what's up to him. I don't know who it was. And then
there he is, man. Speak of the devil, dude.
God damn it. I wasn't hitting up. Oh my god.
Yeah, you were.
Anyways,
continue.
No, okay. So then, like, it was like, I got there like at 5 o'clock when my pool started. It didn't start at 5, so I was like, all right, whatever. So I go outside, and, I try to get some food, and it was just like chips, and I was like, damn, that sucks, because I was really hungry. And I was just hanging out, and then that fucking weird guy came out again. I was like, who are you? And he's like, it's me. I'm your biggest fan. I'm like. He's like, yeah, I'm Ruben Real. Like, oh god. So, that guy was Ruben Real, or Ruben Fake, sorry. And no, there's a shit ton of people there, and I was like, man, that's fucking crazy. And everyone's playing Sherry for some reason. I don't know, I don't know why, but the tournament started. I was in Pool A. I beat a guy. No, fuck you, Coach.
Yeah, totally. You went 0-2 and Ruben Real went 1-2. It's not a big deal.
Let me check out this hot bracket, dude. Oh my god, I'm freaking the computer because I'm freaking out. Alright, go on. Keep telling your story, dude.
Yeah, my fucking story, right? Because I fucking won my first match, right?
Oh, yeah.
That guy. Okay, riddle me this. And then my second round was my second round was against Audric. And what, he was in losers already? No, false. My second round was against Audric.
Oh, you beat Vicious Viper. I give you some credit for that. All right, okay.
What? I ain't saying. Anyways, I play Audric, and I'm like, guys, the same shit again. I fucking hate the way. I'm just gonna say it here. I fucking hate the way he plays Necalli. Necalli's fucking dumb. It's a fucking dumb character. Birdie's not even good.
We Sherry gonna give you all the practice outside, dude?
Yeah.
I didn't play Sherry, no.
Yeah.
Anyways. So the fucking scrub beats me. I had to do some godlike shit like I always have to do to come back and then like get another game, but it didn't matter in the end because I don't know. Apparently Ford Fierce gets countered by Roundhouse like every fucking time, even though it's supposed to have one hitter armor. I don't know how that works, fucking Capcom, but like, whatever, man. It's bullshit. I fucking hate Necalli. I hate Audric. I like not like as a person. I don't know what's worse. But, like, anyways, he beat me. It's like, whatever. And then I went outside. I was, like, sad. I was pissed off. Ruben Reals, like, trying to talk to me. I was like, go away. And then I had to play this is the worst part. I had to play El Calero, and like I don't care about him, whatever. He plays Nash. Nash is retarded for birdie. So I go Ken, right? Because I'm like, whatever, man. I'm not going to do it. I fucking body him the first game. I was like, free. And then like the next 2 games, I melt. I don't know. I melted, man. It fucking happens, dude. Fucking jump back roundhouse with Nash is really good when you're trying to jump in. So
yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't know what happened, man, but he beat me. So good shit, dude. So I'm out of the tournament, and like I was so mad. I told myself, man, this is my first PHS. I can't be, like I take losses really hard, right? So like, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want my PHS experience to be tainted.
A meltdown. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just like, all right, man. I had to find a way to like enjoy myself. So. I don't know. I just like got over it over the night, and I just talked shit about Manny, and like I talked to Alexis.
The usual stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And like eventually it was all okay, and I played like casuals, and like I fucking I don't know. I just talked a lot of shit, and I was like making people laugh, believe it or not. And
I believe
so
it.
yeah, overall like it was pretty cool. Like I got over it. Whatever, man. Like see me in real life, Like I don't care.
Drive a Mazda,
Yeah. Driving a Mazda, living the dream.
But no, there's
maybe your girlfriend.
I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, I was like,
How you doing, Street Fighter 4? and Turbo.
Oh, okay. No, Street Fighter 4. I was like, damn, that game's fucking sick. And like, for some reason, I like could still do shit, and I was like, hell yeah, because like before like the tournament started, like. It was just one station, so like once I got on there, nobody beat me. Like I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Like I beat everybody. Like it wasn't even close. I beat Hellfire. I beat fucking Trio. I beat
Dude, Trio beat Nemo. That was the best match ever. But please continue.
Yeah, but no, so yeah, I was like fucking sick nasty. I was like, hell yeah, I could still do my combos. Like my Cody is still sick. I was beating everyone. In casuals, and then like the tournament started, I had to play dumbass Alexis first round. I'm like, oh, here we go again. And I don't know, for some reason, it's like he never like it was like he never stopped playing Street Fighter.
I don't think he did, man.
Which was like super surprising because like Viper's like really execution heavy character. Like it's not like like Cody's like not that hard, right? Like if you just want to do basic shit, right? But like Viper, you have to do like. Fucking
you have to jump point all the time, yeah.
Dude, jump cancel, and he was hitting all the jump cancel shit, like EX Seismo, like focus cancel, like ultras and shit. I'm like, this guy's a fucking nerd, man. So like, but no, it was like 2-1, whatever. Like Alexis, like I mean, I beat him in casuals after, so get bodied. So that's like what really counted for champion of the universe. But
he did win the tournament after all.
Yeah, but then he could have not. And then so I lost that, and then I beat Robert in losers, and then I had to play Valiant. I'm like, why the fuck is this guy in losers? Because he's like pretty good.
Tabeo beat him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Tabeo beat him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Drew because he said it was a Rose player.
That was Tabeo, man. Tabeo went on a rampage, dude.
Yeah, he was.
You know what? Okay, this is what
so cool,
this is what Tabeo did. I was like, when I was playing Sherry, like I had time to look over to him, and he was playing Valiant. Valiant was gonna chip him out with super, but when he did the super, there's like it's not a true block string, so he fucking EX spiraled like through it and killed him, dude. It was like so sick, man.
Damn.
Tabeo's so cool, dude.
Yes, he is.
And he got top 8, man.
God damn it! I was so mad, cause like, I don't know, Cody like, FaZe like,
he beat Valiant first round and lost to Alexis second round.
Oh my god, I would have had. Man,
Sick
dude,
buckets.
I should have taken that tournament.
And then in losers, he beat D-Leg, and he beat Rathmatics, and then he lost to Hellfire, but it was like last game, last set, dude. It was like so sick, dude.
The Mexican, man.
Tabeo, dude. Lord Tabeo.
No, but no, I had to play Valiant, and his shit was like he never stopped playing. I'm like, fuck.
He was a Faye player, man. I mean,
that's true. It's like baby retard shit. But like, our set was really close. It was like 2-1 last game, last round, whatever. And then he beats me, and I'm like, I talked to him later. I'm like, what the fuck? Who'd you lose to? He's like, oh man, I lost to his bros. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, that's like matchup's like. He doesn't even talk like this, but you know, he's like, yeah, that matchup's like 9-1 Rose. I'm like, oh yeah,
yeah,
man.
Totally, man. Whatever, man.
But shout out to Valiant. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is a cool guy. I'm glad he came out.
I'm not. I am. But yeah, that was cool. Like Street Fighter 4 is sick. I don't know why we ever stopped playing it.
That sucks.
Fuck yeah, right, man. And then like I didn't really watch most of Top 8 because I don't know, I was just like fucking around and inside. But I watched like I watched like Manny versus Azad, and that was pretty sick because I was just like, you know, cheering against Manny, and I explained to him my methodology for like cheering against him, you know, and I don't know if he like still understands it, but
he probably doesn't. I don't think he understands much of anything.
Yeah, and then he has a pretty sick haircut if you guys haven't seen it.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Come on, Pitbot. Anyways,
you know what you did, man.
Did I do something wrong? I don't think I did. I'm just Anyways, eat my Cheetos. Anyways, but no, the grand final set was like pretty sick between Commander Jesse and Ilya. Spoiler alert. See you in.
There's no spoiler, man. There's no stream or no archives about it, dude. So.
Well, I guess he had to be there. But no, that was a really good set, like the first set, because the Ilya like reset it.
Yeah, fucked him up bad, man.
Yeah, and I was like,
I don't even know how he did it. He was doing some of the fakest shit, and it was just working. It was awesome.
Yeah, dude. The funny thing is, like his Ryu does like so much better against Jesse than like Valle's Ryu, and
I don't fucking understand how he does it.
I don't know if that says something. Is Ilya a weak character?
Player?
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, so that's good shit to Ilya. He's like gotten pretty good. But yeah, that tournament was really sick. The grand finals was sick. People were there were sick. Rixta's pretty funny. He's a pretty cool dude. Militime's pretty cool.
He got
Big
stuck.
fan. Yeah, and then like after grand finals was over, I just like went inside and like I was talking to Miller Time and I was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, ST. And she just like, oh, SG, blah, blah. I'm the best Honda in America. And I'm like, well... Which, I don't know. It could be true, because who plays Honda, right? But, yeah, we played ST with the Miller Time. It was like me, Toki, fucking Alejandro,
Rico.
D-Lang, and...
Rico, the best ST player.
Fucking Rico. Goddamn. And she just, like, fucked everybody up. So, like, it wasn't even close, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it was a good time, man. Like, you know, really glad I went. Glad I entered. Well, not. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I had a good time.
All right, good to hear. Vince, what's your walk me through the day of PHS for you, Vince?
Yeah, I didn't go, so I can't tell you. All right. Oh, dude, I just saw you put the picture up. Cool, man. Sorry, I'm like working on a delay here. Well, we can start off in the beginning of the day. You know, I was woken up by somebody yelling obscenities in the other room. It was Justin freaking out. I don't know what he was playing. I feel like he wasn't playing anything. He was just yelling at the TV, and at one point, I'm pretty sure he started beatboxing. But that's neither here nor there. We woke up. We set to cleaning up the backyard, which took forever. And I feel like we didn't really do anything. We just moved the trash to like a different area, and it looked clean though. It looked real nice. So, yeah. So there was a shirtless cleaning montage for about an hour and a half with an all Selena Gomez playlist, which was pretty cool. I feel like that was the highlight of my day. Actually, was cleaning up all that shit. Mika totally didn't pee all over the thing, and we had to clean that up too. Never happened. So you guys were not walking around in dog pee all day.
I moved the table for like a second, and she just walks over to it and pees everywhere. I was like, what the fuck?
She's probably never seen it with that much space in so long. So yeah, by the way, you guys were all walking around in dog pee for the whole night. We didn't tell anybody though. So yeah, that was cool. We cleaned up the backyard. We moved some shit around. This wasp broke into Cody's house and started making a nest, and we had a couple failed attempts at trying to kill it. So there's also a wasp invasion that you guys didn't know about. So that was cool. So a little bit of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and then we went shopping for stuff for about couple hours. All the cool snacks at the concession stand and the tarp that people totally didn't slip over the whole night. I had a count of it, and there was at least 8 people that hit the brick and got themselves tangled up in it, which was also cool. I think that was the coolest part about PHS for me, is like just seeing all these like fucking characters all in the same spot for hours and hours at a time. People that you haven't seen in a while, people that from out of town, seeing what they thought about stuff. Just shit like that. So that's happening. The tournament, it's 5:00 already, and we forgot the fucking waters at the store. And nobody's at PHS. There's like 6 people there. It's like me, Triox, fucking Cody, Oscar, Rico, and like a couple jackoffs. I was like, all right, well, I'll just go over there, man. Maybe when I come back, there'll be a couple more people here and shit. So we left for we were gone for like 30 minutes, and I came back, and the whole fucking house is just packed with people. There's just it seems like all 60 people just showed up in like 5 minutes. So that was pretty cool. So that shit started. Let's see, everybody's like freaking out about these pizza shoes. I didn't think they were that cool, but people were taking pictures of it. Hearing people, there's mad scientist setups already in the daylight. Everybody can see how ugly we are. It was pretty terrible aside from that, but let's see, what happened after that? Since I didn't play, it was like a lot different. I was just like taking signups and doing sick raffle math. If you bought a ticket for me, I probably didn't do the math correctly. I either shortchanged you or gave you extra tickets. I hope nobody's pissed off about that, because it was 1 for 3, 3 for 6 or some shit, and like people just hand me 20s, like, let me get $20 worth. I'm like, yeah, man, let me just rip that shit up real quick. I just went and I was like, all right, this still looks like enough. I just gave it to him, but nobody complained, so that was cool. I thought that was gonna be a disaster. People were gonna get upset about it, but nobody really gave a shit. They just wanted raffle tickets to come by, talk shit, look at the brackets, stuff like that. Let's see what else happened. I ran a couple brackets. That was pretty badass, but I see what it's like now. People will never report scores. You got to like hunt them down and try to find people and shit, which is kind of frustrating, but it's also really, really funny when an upset happens and they have to come and tell you about it. Because like you can just see how pissed off the other person is. Like when Triox beat Nemo, that was like the most badass thing that ever happened. I already knew what happened because Nemo got pissed off and started punching stuff. I was like, all right, cool, Triox won. I don't have to ask him now. So just seeing shit like that, hearing the matches from afar, like hearing about Rico versus Sherry, just stuff like that. Ruben Real won his first match. He was all happy and shit. I gave him an extra raffle ticket, whatever.
What?
You know, just a lot of illegal shit.
Ruben Real beat someone?
Yeah, he did. He's like, my goal is to not go 0-2, and he came back like, dude, I won my first match.
What if it was Will?
He did better than Will, so that's cool. Like Ruben Real is officially better.
No, he didn't.
All right, whatever. You went 0-3. Ruben Real went 2 matches.
Fuck
actually.
Ruben Real, dude. I'm glad you don't go to TTF, so I don't look at your dumb ass anymore.
Yeah, the raffle was rigged, and the next co-host of the podcast is going to be Ruben Real. Tune in next week for that.
Fuck. It's okay, man. All right, dude.
Yeah, even I went 0-2. See, Pinball went 0-2 too, man.
You know what? Let's just take a look at who went 0-2, all right?
Yeah, why not? Take a look at the brackets.
Let's just take a look at who got 49th place.
Because I missed so many matches because I was just hanging out at the computer.
Pimpbot, Paranoid, Gollin, Sherry, Shinpaw, Nemo, Loki, New 52 Carlos, Megashark, Dawu, Elan, and Kadar. Those are all the people that went 2 now. We should have had a tournament for those guys next time, dude.
Yeah, we should. Oh, yeah, if we ever do another one.
And then, yeah, that's pretty badass. These results are pretty cool. Okay, I'm sorry, Vince, but please continue.
So yeah, A, B, all the pool matches are going. It's pretty badass. It's running a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be a fucking mess. You know, I thought people were going to be lazy and shit. And for the most part, aside from people taking like smoke breaks and shit, it ran really well, which is nice. Let's see, who made it out of A? Who made it out of that one? It was Richard
and Dogteeth.
Richard and Dogteeth.
Because Dogteeth and Audric was a really intense match.
That was an intense match. From what I remember, I didn't get to watch most of it. In winners, it was pretty bad. Like Dogteeth like blew him up, and then in losers, he won 2 straight. Audric won 2 straight, and then he ended up barely losing like 3 games, and he just didn't make it out, which was too bad. Like pretty much, it was like I'm pretty sure. No, it was 1, then 1, and then he lost the other 2. That's how it was.
And then the person
it was super close.
And the runner up for that, so who got 9th in Pool A was which one was that? That it was Audric. So sadly, Audric got 3rd place in that bracket, so he got 9th place in the tournament.
Darn.
Yeah, that was a super good pool though, man. Like all the matches towards the end were really cool. When I got to like catch a few of them, when I was not rigging the raffle or like taking money or
while we're on the topic of pools, let's just go over the pools really quick.
Yeah, we might as well.
So Pool A was Richard came out of winners and Dog Teeth, LA player.
Cool guy, by the way. He really loves pizza, man.
Yeah,
He's cool in my book.
came out of losers against that intense match against Audric. So Audric landed third in that bracket, which made him tie for ninth, one away from top eight. Pool B, Genghis came out of winners in that one, and then Manny came out of losers, beating.
Yeah, all the stuff that happened outside is like matches I had no idea what happened.
Beating Valiant, so Valiant got third, so he was one away from top eight. Any other cool matches in there? There was a lot of cool matches, but I'm not gonna go through all this shit. And then Pool C, which was my personal favorite pool.
That was the one.
And I just closed the window, but I already know Pool C from the top of my heart was it was Jesse came out of winners of that one. Alexis came out of losers, and Lord Guillermo from Team Mexico also came out of got third place, so he was one away from top eight. And then the funny thing is, I always ask Alexis what his opinion on who the best player in TJ is, and like he always says it's a tie, and it's always between the same like three people. He said it's a tie between him, Koopa, and Guillermo. Which I've seen them all play at one place in Japan a while, and
yeah, that sounds accurate to me.
It sounds pretty accurate. And then Pool D was Ilya came out of winners, Kizzy K came out of losers, and Padilla Eric was one away from top eight. So that's your recap of the pools right there. So Vince, if you want to continue.
So yeah, that happened, and then I feel like the real big draw of it was the raffle, man. I didn't think it was going to be that crazy.
Me either. I thought it was just going to be bullshit, but then so many people.
I had no idea that so many people were going to buy tickets and do all that shit.
I didn't realize so many people was going to fucking donate shit for it, man. Like,
yeah, there was 4 or 5 more prizes by the time we got there.
There was a lot more, and the best part about I didn't even ask, dude. The only thing I asked for was probably I picked the Chun-Li, and then I just got more and more fucking. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll talk about that later too in my final thing, but yeah, Vince.
Yeah, the fucking raffle was out of control, man. I really didn't expect it to be that crazy, or for so many people to. They were buying tickets from when we started selling them till right when that shit started. That was the thing I feel like I did. I did more raffle ticket fucking ripping and bullshit than I did recording of matches. It was pretty ridiculous. But that was cool. I didn't know how it was gonna turn out. I didn't know if people were gonna like it or think that shit was mad corny. But people liked it, man. So that's badass. The raffle started. I don't even remember who won most of the prizes, but people seemed pretty happy with that shit. Dog Teeth won a Little Caesars gift card. I feel like that's the only thing he really wanted out of there. It's good to see somebody that passionate about pizza, man. Sometimes you just wonder how these LA people are going to be, people from different scenes, and they're all so badass, which is really nice.
I feel like that group of people that drove down were all actually a lot of bad. I'm not trying to say anything about any LA players, but I feel like this group of players was just they're all badasses.
Yeah, look, they look like they all belong at TTF. I always make that comparison to people. Do you think this person would be seen at TTF having a good time? And all those people that came down, I feel they fit the profile completely. So let's see what happened after the raffle. Did I win anything in the raffle? No, the raffle sucked, man. Fuck the raffle. The raffle was terrible.
Yeah.
It was rigged as fuck. So. The raffle happened, and then top 8 started on the head-to-head, side-by-side setups outside, which was pretty badass. But since the Ultra tournament was inside, some people didn't really watch it, but all the top 8 matches were badass. I feel like the highlight was Ilya. He played so well, and he openly talked shit about how he doesn't really like the game and stuff. But I feel like he's just one of those guys that likes to bitch about stuff. So I don't really put much stock into it. So he played really well. He reset it from grand finals, which was badass. But then Jesse kind of pulled it together towards the end. That's a player that I see melt a lot. I think everybody knows what I mean when I say that shit, right? You just something shit happens and you just never pull your shit back together and you just get bodied. He's a player that I hate to say it happens to a lot. And I thought that was going to happen again at PHS, but he pulled it together and he won the last set pretty convincingly. So good shit. I feel like it couldn't have happened to a cooler person, Pretty cool guy. We look alike. And I don't remember much else other than that. So the team tournament happened. We got bodied. Fuck the team tournament. And yeah, that's my experience so far. The best part about it for me was just seeing all the matches, seeing all the people have a good time and all that stuff, and for that it was successful. That nothing fucked up. The power didn't go out. No police got called. Mika almost interrupted grand finals. That could have been a disaster. That was pretty badass. But yeah, so far I think that's my experience. I can't really remember too much other than that happening.
All right. Good call. Okay, so I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. We're gonna talk about Evo, and then we're probably gonna wrap it up because I feel like it was a pretty good podcast. We were gone for a week. Put our 2 cents in about the fighting games. PHS to me, I think it was a great success. I mean, I feel like there could have been better things, but when I say better things, I don't even mean like I wish there was a Marvel tournament. I wish there was a Yada tournament. I wish there was a Super. But the main focus was Street Fighter V, and it was always Street Fighter V and Ilya's Ultra tournament because he was really excited with that idea.
He was. He pushed it a lot.
I feel like it was a great success. I feel like everyone had a good time. I mean, there were some. I don't think anyone really complained, but all the people that complain are people I don't really know. And then in the end, it kind of like worked out, and it's kind of like in your face, man. Like, just enjoy yourself. If I can change anything, I probably wouldn't, because I mean, I didn't have to cap it. It was that 60 people showed up. I mean,
yeah, that was badass.
I didn't think 60 people were gonna show up, and it didn't matter because if there was only 20 people, the pop prize would have stayed the same. I mean, that'd been pretty cool. I mean, I think it went pretty well. I'm glad everyone had a good time. I wish more LA players came out. I wish more of some of the San Diego guys came out. I wish Jay came out. I wish maybe Marvel players came out. What else? Maybe some more of the TJ guys. Maybe some of the LA guys. Just a lot more people. I mean, if you talk to anyone from I guarantee you, if you talk to anyone from the event from LA, they would probably recommend you come down to the next one or the next big one.
I hope so.
Because everyone I talked to, the only person I really get to talk to was Valiant, because he seemed like a pretty quiet dude. But he was talking to people, because I was talking to Rathematics, I was talking to Kizzy K, I was talking to everyone else, and they seemed pretty excited. So I hope that Valiant had a good time. Yeah, I think it was a good success. I'm glad the people that got top 8. I'm glad they got top 8. I mean, I called it. Do you know my 2 favorites to win SD wise was Alexis and Tong. I was really rooting for Alexis and Tong. LA wise, if I had to choose, I was really rooting. I always root for Commander Jesse because that guy's a badass. Sadly he won. He beat San Diego, but I mean, congratulations to him. And he always seems excited when he's down here, especially like JC and Francisco
and Lord Hellfire. Yeah.
A lot of people ask, like, is it hard to run brackets and all that shit? And to me, honestly, I don't think it's hard.
No,
then
really.
in the beginning, and then I realized in the future, like, how people help me. And it's not just Vincent wasn't the one helping me. I can tell Toki was running outside, J Flo, everyone was outside asking for people. So obviously, thank you all you guys. I mean, you guys didn't have to do it. You guys could have told me just to fuck off. I was in the back with 2 setups and running the thing. But I mean, no, I really thank everyone. I thank all you guys. I thank I thank Vince for staying over, helping me clean up.
Anytime, man. It was. I think that was the best part of the tournament.
I thank everyone. I thank everyone that was there. I mean, if you hated it, you hated it. If you loved it, you loved it. And all I can say is I hope you got to me the next one. The next July. I don't know when, but I mean.
Yeah, see you next year, man.
And I really feel like people missed out. If you really, I'm not even trying to talk shit. I just feel like if you didn't go to this tournament,
yeah,
you missed
I
out.
think so too.
Because there's always people complaining about there's no tournaments in San Diego, or there's people complaining in general. And I mean, it was a full 60-man bracket. It was a 60-man bracket. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, with 4 people that easily could have been there.
And I didn't even cap it. I did not cap it. So that
could have been filled for sure.
It could have been filled because Filipino man was supposed to come, but he was sick. Stupendous was supposed to come, but I'm guessing that was his ride. I mean, there was a million people there that could have entered. I mean, me and Vince could have entered.
And Sam and Chad, that's already 4 people.
Sam and Chad could Lamitas, we missed out.
Yeah.
We missed a lot of people. I want to thank all the people that took their time and messaged me on the side saying I can't make it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was. All I gotta say is that if you weren't at this tournament and you're a San Diegan FGC player, or even an LA player or a TJ player, because PHS wise has a lot of history back in the day for the SoCal. Because there's always an event in SoCal, like everyone, all of LA was looking forward to. Everyone, if you look at old pictures, you'll see a lot of killers in those pictures, man. Like, it's crazy. So I'm glad it was a great success. If you want to be honest, I was not worried about it. I was not worried about this tournament. I honestly knew people. The thing is, people was either gonna take it what it was, man. They're gonna walk into this house. It's a mess. It's dirty. or people were gonna like it, man. It doesn't matter. People. Well, the thing is, you come here and you're playing Street Fighter, man. I don't give a fuck about the house. You're playing Street Fighter. People come here to play Street Fighter. People don't come here because it's like a fucking I don't know, a Jerome's catalog and shit or whatever. This house is for Street Fighter. This house is for you guys, man. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, it's not even for living in. It's only for playing.
I literally live in my room. Like the 3 cleanest rooms in the house are probably my room, Justin's room, and Paul's room, which is my other roommate. And that shit's not even clean, dude.
No, it's not. I don't think anything in the house qualifies as clean, but I don't really give a fuck, so it doesn't matter.
But I mean, like I said, I believe if you did not come out to this tournament, you really missed out, man. And you can throw all the excuses to me you want. You missed out, man. It was your girlfriend's birthday. Your son was being born. You know, you hate TTF or whatever. You missed out. Why did you time him out, man? That was on, Will. What? You're abusing your mod powers, man.
What's it mean, dude?
It's okay.
Oh, come on.
Remember when I got banned from the San Diego fight, the SDFGC room, and like everyone was trying to wonder who it was, but we all knew who it was. It was Joe. That was pretty funny. But no, I really do think you guys missed out, and I mean it's gonna happen next year. Will there be a big raffle again? Probably not. But probably, who knows? Maybe there will be. Maybe I'll just buy another PS4 or a PS5 and a stick. And then maybe all the prizes will be donated again, because people.
Xbox One.
That was literally the highlight of my That was probably one of the highlights, man. It was that PS4. Was that raffle? That raffle was intense, dude.
Yeah, it was so much better than I thought.
Everyone was so excited. JC was excited. Triax broke my fucking light bulb. I mean,
he did break the light bulb. That was cool.
Everyone that won was super stoked. I mean,
Drake won the Peach Rings, man. He's the real winner.
Jesse won the fucking esports and the Zangief picture. Like everyone was super excited, man. Everything was so crazy, man. I want to thank you El Rosa for donating the 2 Beat Sprites that you and your daughter worked on, and his wife made the little jury thing. I mean, they didn't have to do that shit, but they did. And he even said,
and he won a stick too, man.
And he won the art. And then he said next time, the next PHS though, they're more than happy to do it again. Thank Gene's friend, the Udon comic art guy. I mean, he's gonna be at the bar fights in San Diego like next week. I mean, he donated 5 prints. Did he have to do that? Fuck no, he didn't have to do that. He probably didn't even know that we existed. But Gene was probably like, you know what, these guys are heroes, do it. And that guy donated like 5. Like, you know, people pay mad money for that at comic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
they're really nice too. They're super clean.
You know, thank you for like the esports prizes, JFlow for Overwatch and all that shit.
Only watch.
You know, just remember Vince donated. He paid half for half the stuff too, man. The gift cards. What else was donated? I mean,
the Peach Rings.
You know, Ellis, all the art, Mylene, Acerona, if you know her, she donated the sticker. Dude, everyone was really excited about those stickers. And the cool thing about those stickers was the newer ones, like the ones that weren't kind of paperish. That was the first batch released, and we got them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'll give you all that info about her because she has a whole shop, and she was at AX last week. You know what? In the end though, shout out to Kizzy K, man. And I'm only saying this is because that guy told me that he sold his AX tickets to go to PHS. And I kind of don't believe it.
If only there were 2 people in San Diego.
And I was going to bring that too. It's like, you know what? Sean and Mark went to AX, which is completely... I didn't even know AX was like 5 days. It went to like Friday to Monday, right?
Yeah, because of the holiday.
You can take that one Saturday off, man. I'm guarantee you Sean and Mark would have had a fucking blast, dude. Who knows? But who knows, man? You know, people do their own things. But I mean, if Lord Kizzy K gave up that like a 4-day pass just for a 1-day event, that guy's a badass in my book. And I'll tell you one thing, man. The next day, I got 3 friend requests, man. Fucking Dog Teeth, Kizzy K, and Miller Time, and those guys are badass, dude. I mean, everyone, thank you, everyone. Jesse, JC, Cisco, Dog Teeth, Rathmatics, Valiant. Miller Time. Am I missing any LA heads that came down? Ricksta. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, the homie Ricky.
The last Ricksta PHS like 1 or 2 was the last one he came to, man. He went to like every like 1, 2, and 3, man. That guy would always come out. I mean, man, I can't. Thank you, everyone, dude. I'm sad that only JD and D-Land came down for PHS.
Yeah.
That just shows like dedication and support for a scene. You know what I mean? And I wish other players came down, but like I said. you probably had plans already, but I mean, the event page was out there for a while, so shame on you. Kenshin, Guillermo, Alexis, Lamit, Lamit wasn't there. Fuck that guy. Alejandro, Alexander, Alexander was there. That was his first time there. I was there in 2 forms. There were 2 forms. I mean, it was a great event. See you next year, July. And then I think we're done with PHS, man. Unless you guys want to add on anything.
I'm gay.
Great tournament, great experience, and I'm gay.
Okay, all right. So before the last thing we're gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna announce a couple things. We're gonna talk about Evo really quick. I mean, a whole podcast can be about Evo, but we don't have that time. All I'm gonna say is that Evo is coming up quick. It is coming up quick, and the people like me, I admit, I'm not ready, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready to play. And as a competitive fighting game player, it's going to hurt. But I'm going to try my damn best because I looked at my pool. I don't know no one in my pool. And I'm going to play my fucking heart out like I always do. But at the moment, I am not prepared. I do not play this game as enough as I want to. I don't play as enough as I did Ultra. The only time I literally get to play is at Vince's house. I don't even play at my own house. And when I do, I play in the tournament, and my first match is the first game I play for the rest of the day. I'm not using that as an excuse, though. That's because I don't believe in excuses. It's just, the excuse is that I'm not playing, and I need to play, so that's shame on me. So I will be playing this week. I'll be playing. I'm not gonna play online though. I'll practice combos and all that shit. But it's coming up, man. And there's a lot of people from San Diego going. Are those people ready? I don't know. I don't think anyone's ready. I hope so. But it's coming up. The question is, what are you doing to get prepared? What are you doing to practice? What are you gonna do to, show what you got, man? I mean, excuse me. It's coming up, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people that lose in their pool. Oh, I don't care. I'm in Vegas. No, fuck that. I don't believe in that. It's cool. It's cool that it is in Vegas, but for me as a player, as a competitive player, I'm there to win.
The tournament comes first.
The tournament will always come first. Do I have a chance against all these motherfucking top tier players? No. But I'm gonna go out swinging, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm gonna go out swinging, dude. Oh, Min's in my pool. I beat Min.
Oh, that's so badass, dude.
But no, I'm gonna go out swinging. I'm gonna go out swinging in Guilty Gear in all those games. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm not gonna just like be I'm not gonna go 2-0. I'm not gonna be a fucking easy bracket, Just what are y'all doing, man? What's the Marvel scene doing? What's the anime scene doing? What's the Smash scene doing? I don't even have to fucking worry about the Smash scene because they're always complaining about everything on everything, and they're that's the only thing I have faith in right now. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, man! They made it to the Sunday. They made it to the second to the last game. Melee made the second to the last game. That's I can talk all the shit I want about that game, but the numbers and that there it is. It's the second to the last game before fucking Street Fighter 5.
That game sucks.
And that shit is gonna be on ESPN, dude.
No, it's not.
You can say all you want about that, but that's facts, man. It's there. Yeah. You take it.
Street Fighter's gonna be on ESPN. Not that shit.
That's all there, man. It's there. So what are you guys doing, man? You can talk all you want. You can talk shit. You can tell you're a nerd, but I don't give a fuck. But the true question is, you're paying money. You're paying your own time, driving up there, flying out there, to play in this tournament of like 1 million, 5,000, all these people. What are you doing to be prepared? That's all I'm gonna ask you. I'm not gonna even talk about. We're done. What are you doing to prepare for Evo? And when that shit is gone, is there gonna be Evo drought? No. For me, there won't be an Evo drought because there's still fucking CPT. There's still Capcom, whatever. There's 1 million other tournaments coming up.
Yeah. See you at the next big event. Wink, wink.
There's 1 million other tournaments worldwide, local. It's not gonna die, dude. This game is not gonna die.
No.
The only thing is,
despite the rumors, it's not.
The only thing that's gonna die is the numbers. It's gonna go down, but it's still gonna be. It's gonna be Evo. It's not gonna be at Evo for 1 year. This game is gonna fucking be here for a long ass time because they're gonna keep releasing new characters. They're gonna keep releasing content that people love. People can talk shit all they want about the game, and they finally release that one character they love. Alexis talk shit, but Bao Viper is in there again. Dude, he's gonna fucking nut his pants. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's like,
he's one of those weirdos.
It's gonna be that, dude. So we're not gonna talk about Evo right now. All I'm gonna say is we'll see you there. If you want to come up and talk to us, go ahead. I don't know about Will, but I mean, if you want to hang out and shit, hey. But like I said, man,
Ruben.
All I'm gonna say is, what are you doing to represent your city? What are you doing to represent yourself and your gameplay and everything? Don't be that guy that complains about the 8 frames. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy, because I don't give a fuck.
Don't be that guy.
Just remember that. I don't care.
It's gonna happen. It's coming up. See you next Friday. Some of you next Thursday. But that shit is coming up. Okay, Evo. That shit's serious, man. I missed like 2 or 3 of them, and it was the worst decisions ever. Okay. I've been to the very first one and all that shit, like the first 5. Don't fuck up. Don't be like me. Go to every Evo. There's one guy, it's his first Evo that comes to the house, dude, and he's stoked and super stoked. And then you know what? He's gonna love it. He's gonna fucking love it. And he's a Tekken player, so don't fuck up. Don't be a bitch. You know? Don't be a bitch. Don't let the waifus hold you down, saying you can't go. Don't let work hold you down. Don't let any of that shit hold you down. Cause this shit, don't miss it. No. If it's your passion and all that shit, they gotta
get time off. Anybody can.
They gotta make. You know what? We get real talking shit right here. Hey, if it's a passion and something you love, you gotta make time for it, man. If the one thing you do, you know what I mean? It's one event out of the whole year. That's all I'm gonna say, dude. I don't give a fuck what people talk about it. You don't miss that shit, man. Don't miss that shit. All right, so before we get out of here, a couple events in San Diego. We'll go down the line. I'm gonna announce one big event coming up after Evo. But first, Monday, Capcom Mondays at LDL in Mira Mesa for all your Capcom fighter needs, Marvel and all that shit. Street Fighter 5. There's gonna be a bar fight coming up next week. I want to say it's Wednesday or is it Monday? There's a
Tuesday?
bar. Let me double check. Tuesday.
The Sabbath.
I'll believe you. Because you don't joke about the Sabbath, so it's probably on a Tuesday at I don't know what it's called, Nobu. That's what it used to be called, but it's a bar fight. I went to the last one; it was badass. I don't know if I can make it out to this one, but hey, make it out. It's gonna be badass. Like it was one of those last events before Evo. I don't know. They're supposed to have art from the guy that donated at TTF, all that shit. Make it out. We'll post up. It might be on a Tuesday. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so Let me link the event page real quick. It's Tuesday. Okay, thank you.
Right, hold on. I got you.
No, you're gonna link something stupid. Is it the Maddie picture? What is it? Okay, here it is. Bar fights Tuesday. It closes at 12 midnight, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. But I mean, whatever. There it is. Thank you, Will. And then Tuesday nights, nothing. Wednesdays, if you want to play casuals at the secret sessions, wink, wink. Thursdays, nothing. Friday, Dusty Fridays for all your anime needs at LDL. If you're a Smash player in San Diego, Thursday and Wednesdays at LDL. These are all at LDL. And then the monthlies, I don't know what the fuck is still going on. I mean, there are so many pages. All I can tell you is that every last Saturday of the month of July, every last Saturday of the month, there will be TTS Tank Top Saturdays, except for July because we just had PHS and Comic-Con weekend is the last week of this month, so we will see you at Comic-Con. But I don't remember the last LOL. I don't remember the last LDL monthly. I don't remember the last SOS. I don't know.
Will there ever be one? Who knows?
Who knows? And Friday nights at TTF right here. Criminal Organization knows at TTF Friday nights. We'll see you. This Friday is the last. This Friday is the last TTF before Evo, and I'm probably gonna stream it. So come through. If you did not make it to PHS, just make it out here. And if you went to PHS and you like what you saw and everything, gameplay and everything, and you want to hang out, come through tomorrow, man. And the next big event for TTF is the Big Kahuna 2. And with that said, I will give you the full schedule for the Big Kahuna 2 right now. The first block A, will be in August. August 5th is the first block. September 2nd is the second block. October 7th is the third block, and November 4th is the last block. That might have been a little fast, but I will post it all as soon as this podcast is done. Pretty much that is every first Friday of the month. So the first Friday of August, September, October, November, and December 2nd will be the main event with the Amateur Hour Tournament. If you do not know what the Amateur Tournament is, all the members that have qualified for the Big Kahuna cannot be in this tournament. And top 8 and all that shit, okay? So, and don't forget that besides the 8th players, there's probably going to be like a last minute qualifier, a tournament. and the community vote. The community vote is going to be a little different this time. I'm going to try and figure it out. I'll talk to some people. But most likely, it's probably going to be a vote between the 8 people. And whoever get the most votes, that'll be that guy. But besides that, Big Kahuna 2 will be a 5-month thing. So it'll be August to December. And after that, 2 months, February. February is the Emperor Cup. And then all that shit. And then what the next big thing is, I don't know, February. And then a couple months after that, July's there. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. And then, so like I said, the 3 big events at TTF will always be PHS is back, Big Kahuna, and the Emperor's Cup. And then Marvel Danger Rooms will be like high roller tournaments. I don't know. But besides that, I don't know if I'm missing anything. Guys, am I missing anything before we finish this shit up?
See you tomorrow, I guess,
Okay.
Show up or don't.
Alright, so Will, bitch calling, and you plug yourself in, man.
A bitch calling. I don't know. I don't want to say Ruben Real because he's not really a bitch. He's just kind of weird. But I guess I can't really hold that against him.
He's like 10, dude. Leave him alone, man.
Yeah, Ruben Real's the homie, man. The number 1 supporter of the podcast. Absolutely.
Ruben Real, you're cool with me. Is he still timed out, by the way?
No, I unbanned him.
I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with that.
Yes, you did.
I don't know. My bitch calling. Nothing really bad happened this week. Manny, stupid hair, Alexis.
Fuck, dude. Manny's hair is so bad, dude. It's even worse now, if you can believe it.
I can't really bitch call myself either.
Sure you can.
Yeah, okay, but bitch calling is myself because I'm a bitch. I stopped playing for a long time, but like, I feel like I had valid reasons. So, and I'm probably gonna be a bitch and not go to Evo. So, a preemptive bitch of the week for 2 weeks from now. So yeah, I'm the bitch. Not going to Evo. Probably, maybe, who knows. My hot or not is Rebecca RE13. She's
Damn, that's what I was gonna do too.
No, she's mine.
Fuck.
She's a Resident Evil streamer, apparently. She's the bad thing about her is she's like friends with KBR, which is like
unfortunate, but what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? And she's pretty cute. She probably is pretty good at speedrunning, whatever. I don't know. AGDQ, I'm gay. Also, follow me on Twitter.
What?
At,
yeah, cool, man.
at the Real Will Ramos, and Twitch at DVK_Denario. And is that it?
Yeah.
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 Vince.
I'm gay.
Okay, let's start off with the hot or not, If you work anywhere in customer service, you'll know what I'm talking about. Those awkwardly hot girls that like can't like talk to you and shit, they're, like all weird and stuff. I've done it before, but I'm doing it again because there've been a shitload recently. They're just like fucking out of control. So yeah, awkwardly hot girls that come up and talk to you because they have terrible library fines and they're willing to have sex with you to clear them. They're the hot or not. Ebony Goddess of the Week. It's another repeat, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. It's Cody Bryant. Been watching a lot of her videos lately. She's always in there. And bitches. Anybody that went to PHS and you don't go to the next one, you're a bitch. It's pretty simple, right?
Preemptive,
and,
nice.
Yeah, preemptive. Again, if you went there and or don't go to Big Kahuna or shit like that, you're bitches. And see you guys at Evo.
Alright, hold this piston. Alright, bitch calling is anyone that didn't make it to PHS. Bad parenting. I believe some people do not deserve to have kids. Yeah. That's it. My hot or not is Kat Dior. I just found out about her. She's a porn star. I'll just throw it out there that bluntly. She's pretty hot. I don't know if she's Mexican or Asian, but she's really hot. Kat Dior is her name. And like,
she's totally Asian.
And follow me on Twitter at something_unprotected_ and Twitch. I gotta go pee. But see y'all tomorrow. Vince, Will, thank you. Tomorrow's probably gonna be streamed, but I hope you guys like this. And I'm gay. All right, guys. See you later.
All right.
Okay.